Are relationship breaks good? To answer that, we first need to understand what a relationship break is. A relationship break, in its simplest form, is a period of time during which a couple decides to take some space apart from each other while remaining committed. It's not an outright breakup, but it's also not a blissful time out. It's a pause, a breather, a time for reflection and introspection. Now, why would a couple consider taking such a break? The reasons are as diverse as the couples themselves. For some, it might be a way to escape the heated arguments that seem to have become a constant fixture in their lives. For others, it could be about reassessing personal needs and expectations within the relationship. Some might be feeling suffocated, needing space to breathe, to think, to rediscover who they are outside the confines of their partnership. There are times when the pressures of life outside the relationship, work stress, family issues, personal crises, begin to seep in, creating a divide between the couple. A break might be seen as a way to prevent these external issues from causing irrevocable damage to the relationship. And then, there are those instances where one or both partners might be dealing with personal issues like mental health struggles or past traumas that they need to work through independently. A relationship break in such cases can provide the necessary space for individual healing and growth. But it's essential to remember that a relationship break is not a magic bullet that can fix all issues. It's a complex decision that requires careful thought and consideration. It can bring clarity and perspective, but it can also lead to confusion and uncertainty. It can help a couple grow closer, or it can drive them apart. So, relationship breaks are not as simple as they might seem, and the reasons behind them can be complex. It's a journey that requires courage, patience, and a lot of soul-searching. As we delve deeper into this topic, let's keep an open mind and remember that every relationship is unique, just like the individuals in it. Now that we understand what relationship breaks are, let's delve into the potential benefits and drawbacks. First off, let's talk about the possible benefits. One of the most significant advantages of a relationship break is the opportunity for personal growth. Think of it as a pause button, a chance to step back and reevaluate. It can provide you with the space and time necessary to reflect on your own needs, desires, and areas of personal development. This introspection can help you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and what you want out of a relationship. Furthermore, a relationship break can also serve as a stress reliever. When tensions rise, stepping away can help reduce the heat, allowing for a more calm and rational perspective. It can also help you appreciate your partner more. As the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. However, just like anything in life, relationship breaks come with their own set of challenges. One of the primary drawbacks is the potential for communication breakdown. During a break, it's easy for misunderstandings to arise, especially if the terms of the break aren't clearly defined. This can lead to feelings of confusion, anxiety, and mistrust, which can, in turn, further strain the relationship. Another risk is the possibility of growing apart. While personal growth is a positive aspect of a break, there's also a chance that you and your partner may develop in different directions, leading to a disconnect when you reunite. Lastly, relationship breaks can sometimes act as a band-aid solution, masking deeper issues that need to be addressed. Without proper introspection and communication, the same problems that led to the break may resurface once it's over. Clearly, relationship breaks can be a double-edged sword, offering both potential benefits and risks. It's crucial to weigh these factors carefully and make decisions that prioritize your well-being and the health of your relationship. After all, every relationship is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. Stay tuned for expert opinions on this complex topic in our next segment. But don't just take our word for it, let's hear what relationship experts have to say. The world of relationship psychology is vast and varied, and when it comes to the concept of taking a break, expert opinions are no exception. Some psychologists suggest that breaks can be a healthy way to gain perspective, offering couples the chance to step back, reassess, and ultimately strengthen their bond. They argue that a well-managed break can provide the breathing space needed to clarify emotions and needs. On the flip side, other experts caution against breaks. They highlight the potential for miscommunication, mistrust, and even increased conflict. These experts often emphasize that instead of taking a break, couples should focus on open dialogue, mutual understanding, and compromise. So there isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. It really depends on the couple, their circumstances, and how they handle the break. As we can see, experts too have differing opinions on the matter. Sometimes the best insights come from those who have experienced it firsthand. This rings especially true when it comes to relationship breaks. Let's hear from Sarah first. After 5 years of being together, she and her partner decided to take a break. It was a difficult decision, but they both felt like they were losing their individual identities. During their break, Sarah took up painting again, a hobby she had put aside. She rediscovered her love for art, and it became a source of solace and self-expression. When Sarah and her partner came back together, they found they had a newfound appreciation for each other's individuality. The break had given them space to grow, and they were able to bring these fresh perspectives into their relationship. Next, we have James. His story is quite different. He and his partner took a break after constant arguments and disagreements. They hoped the time apart would help them miss each other and reignite the spark. However, the break led to more confusion and miscommunication. They never set clear boundaries and expectations, which led to misunderstandings. In the end, they decided to part ways. James admits that the break was a wake-up call for him. It made him realize the importance of open communication and understanding in a relationship. Finally, let's listen to Mia's experience. Mia and her partner took a relationship break when they felt things were moving too fast. They used this time to reflect on their relationship and what they wanted from it. During the break, Mia realized she was happier on her own. It was a tough decision, but she decided to end the relationship. She learned that it's okay to choose oneself, and that being alone doesn't equate to loneliness. These stories show us that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Relationship breaks can lead to reconciliation, permanent breakups, or self-discovery. It all depends on the individuals involved and the circumstances. But one thing is clear. Taking a break from a relationship is a significant decision that requires careful thought and open communication. If a break is what's needed, communication becomes even more important. And here's why. You see, a relationship break isn't a free pass for ambiguity. It's a pause, a moment to breathe and reflect, not a time for confusion and misunderstandings. Setting boundaries is the first step. It's about answering questions like, is it okay to date others? Or how often should we check in? It's about understanding what's acceptable and what's not during this period. Next is setting expectations. This is about being clear on why you're taking this break and what you hope to achieve. It's about giving the break a purpose, a direction. Finally, maintaining an open dialogue. It's easy to forget that even though you're on a break, you're still in this together. Regular check-ins can ensure both parties are comfortable with the ongoing situation. Remember, effective communication can greatly influence the outcome of a break. Remember, relationship breaks aren't the only solution to relationship problems. When we find ourselves facing challenges, it can be instinctive to retreat and take a break. But let's consider other strategies that can be just as effective, if not more so. Couples counseling, for instance, provides a safe space to express feelings, navigate conflicts, and foster understanding under the guidance of a professional. It's like having a relationship referee who helps keep the conversation fair, balanced, and productive. Open communication, too, is a powerful tool. By openly sharing our thoughts and feelings, we can reveal underlying issues, bridge gaps, and strengthen bonds. It's about creating a culture of trust, where honesty is valued and encouraged. Lastly, seeking support from friends and family can be incredibly beneficial. Their perspective, advice, or simply their listening ear can provide comfort and clarity in confusing times. So before jumping into a relationship break, consider these alternative strategies. Exploring other strategies can also help couples navigate through challenges. Let's not forget, relationship breaks can also be a time for personal growth. While it can be a challenging period, it's also an opportunity to pause, breathe, and look inward. During this time, you get to disconnect from the dynamics of your relationship and focus on yourself. This can be a rare chance to reflect on your own needs, values, and aspirations. Are there any personal goals you've put on hold? Is there a side of you that you've neglected? A relationship break can be the perfect time to rediscover these aspects of yourself. By focusing on personal growth, you can emerge from this break stronger, more self-aware, and potentially even more equipped to navigate your relationship. Self-reflection can be a transformative process. It can help you understand your role in the relationship and identify the changes you'd like to see. In the end, a relationship break can provide valuable insights into our own needs and desires. So, are relationship breaks good? As we've seen, the answer isn't as simple as a yes or no. It's a complex issue with a myriad of factors at play. To recap, we started by defining relationship breaks, acknowledging they're a pause from a romantic relationship, often prompted by various reasons like the need for personal space, self-exploration, or resolving conflicts. It's crucial to remember that every relationship is unique, and so are the circumstances leading to a break. We then explored the pros and cons. On the positive side, breaks can provide much-needed space for personal growth and reflection, allowing individuals to reassess their feelings, goals, and needs. However, they also come with potential drawbacks. Communication can become tricky, and trust, once broken, might be difficult to rebuild. Expert opinions further enriched our understanding, suggesting that the effectiveness of relationship breaks often depends on the specific situations and how they're managed. Psychologists and relationship experts emphasize that clear communication, setting boundaries, and managing expectations are crucial during this period. We heard real-life stories from individuals who have experienced relationship breaks, each with their unique outcomes and lessons learned. These stories reminded us of the human element in this discussion, highlighting that, while theories and expert advice can guide us, our emotions, experiences, and personal growth play a significant role in shaping the outcomes. We also discussed alternative strategies that couples might consider when facing challenges. Relationship breaks aren't the only solution. Couples counseling, open communication, or seeking support from friends and family could also be effective. Lastly, we delved into self-reflection and growth during breaks. Despite the challenges, breaks can provide an opportunity for individuals to better understand themselves, their needs, and their relationship expectations. In conclusion, the concept of relationship breaks is not one size fits all. It requires intention, consideration, and open dialogue. If you find yourself considering a break, don't hesitate to seek professional advice and communicate openly with your partner. Please subscribe to know more about frequently asked questions about relationships, and tell me yours. Thank you for watching.